Hi, IASvideos.com is presenting you simplified daily current affairs analysis.
Is it time to abolish the death penalty? Should India abolish death penalty? How is the practice of death penalty around the world? What are the arguments in favor death penalty? What are the arguments against the death penalty? GS Paper 4. Ethnic and Human Interface, Essence, Determinants and Consequences of Ethics in Human Actions, Dimensions of Ethics. In this video, you can find detailed answers for all the above questions. The above article has been retrieved from thehindu.com, dated December 16, 2018.
What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep.
Should India abolish death penalty? Between January 1, 2000 and June 31, 2015, the Supreme Court imposed 60 death sentences. It subsequently admitted that it had erred in 15 of them. Can this system be trusted to take a life? As a punishment, the death penalty makes no sense. How does killing a person who has killed a person show that killing is wrong? Most of the civilized world has abolished it. India certainly does not need it, as it serves no purpose. No study has shown that the death penalty deters murder more than life imprisonment. The evidence is all to the contrary. For deterrence to work, the severity of punishment has to coexist with the certainty and swiftness of the punishment. How is the practice of death penalty around the world? Around the world, 58 countries still practice awarding the capital punishment. 102 countries do not award capital punishment for any crime, that is, total abolition. According to the reports of Amnesty International, China, Iraq and Iran have awarded highest number of death penalties in the recent years. Europe, the death sentence has been almost abolished completely, except the Republic of Belarus retaining it. What are the arguments in favor of death penalty? Tougher punishments act as a deterrent for others to commit the same. Crimes we are witnessing, like horrific attacks on women, young girls and boys, continue even 70 years after India's independence. This cannot be addressed by simple punishments. The attacks on our security personnel are increasing due to different extremist forces. Such killings must be visited with capital punishment. What may be relevant to other countries may not hold true in India, which faces a far greater threat at all times and has to fight in its own. It is the responsibility of the state to protect the interests of the society and reiterate the society's faith in the system of justice. If the criminal is kept in prison for life, the state would end up being a caretaker of the person who took law into his own hands. What are the arguments against the death penalty? Crimes are as much about social failures as individual responsibility. By capital punishment, society is ignoring its role in crime perpetuation and simplifying crime prevention. Judicial system is not properly geared to identify rarest of the rare cases, and most of the cases are being acquitted at appeal process. Weaker and marginalized sections are succumbed to these punishment in most cases. Broken legal aid system, use of torture, etc. can cause administering of death penalty in an unfair manner. In 2016, National Law University released its death penalty and research project found that the disproportionate percent of convicts were poor, backward castes or the minorities and their inability to negotiate the justice system. Objective of justice shall be to reform, not to retribute. State cannot take away sanctity of life.